You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Project Paradox. Hope you enjoy.
Downstairs, for the rest of you, what you would see is all the hands that are clawing on the outside of the shield and everything, and then all of a sudden there's this bright green flash that fills the air as you then see the hands begin to kind of disintegrate and fade away, and the house itself beginning to disintegrate and fade away. And then you even see like this large black shadow standing behind the explosion, and it becomes like a Hiroshima shadow, a nuclear shadow.
That's scary.
Burned into your retinas.
Our retinas, yeah.
Until everything blinds away, and then slowly your eyes begin to function and resolve themselves and repair. I'll leave it to one of y'all to decide who might be able to fix their perception first.
Do I need to do perception?
You're running.
Hey.
You haven't stopped Forrest.
Oh.
Hey, Zix. Zix.
Yeah.
Can't quite see you yet, but the hell did Bone Face Sniper Dude just do to us?
Maziel would recognize the shot, probably, from what happened in the base.
Maybe. He was inside an office.
Yeah.
Or a lab.
Yeah.
Doing works and stuff.
I'm going to roll his int to see if he remembers what that was.
Okay. Roll his it.
It's a 22.
So he would know that that's radiation. It's very commonly just that looked like gamma radiation. It looked like an explosive gamma radiation, which is the same readings he was getting before the portal that he was operating. The transdimensional portal got all wiggly wobbly and haywire.
Would he maybe be able to think of a way to use that energy, since it combined with the portal energy is what brought us here in the first place?
Mayhaps.
I would like to assist him in doing that.
All right, we'll have to put that together.
I still have a question. Where did Milo go? Did he just get disintegrated into the light
Wait,
like a mosquito?
so you did have Milo with you. Where did he go?
I don't know. He was in my... I was holding on to him when we went into the light. That's all I know. And then it all went dark. And then I met your brother.
Wait, is he still in the basement?
Ooh, no.
Poor Milo.
Poor Milo.
Milo.
So I'm going to roll his Int Arcana
To try and figure out a way
try
to
and
use
figure
that
out a way
radiation.
to absorb that radiation maybe into the orb.
Capacitor. Okay. That's actually what I was thinking in my head. Go for it.
Be a 23 plus my assistance.
25. All right. So yeah, the radiation would actually begin to leach into the force field, which would then power pocket it into the mana capacitor. As that occurs, you see what's actually dangerous about radiation, which is not the actual explosion. People can survive that. Even an idiot can hide behind something or run away at the right time, but it's the fallout.
Are you talking about me?
Huh? No. So everything around, when it starts to filter in, all the radiation pouring into this shield, and the shield itself kind of turning into a greenish hue instead of the blue that was originally there. And then you see around that the entire house debris burnt wood and debris and explosion marks all across, brown marks and black marks getting across the ground. Yeah. And underneath some of the debris, you see this as Boneface Sniper guy stands up, polishes off the end of his rifle to make sure there's no googly bits on it. Now you would see that everything is exploded. It's all exploded but good. And you see a green glowing dome with the people inside of it that you had worked with before.
Is
No
that,
es bueno.
is that Boneface Sniper guy? I still can't see quite yet, but I'm not sure what you did, but I guess it kind of worked.
Maybe.
Now, as he's sitting there, lightning strikes right next to him, and Sam shows up.
Hello.
He took a run around the neighborhood and decided to come back as soon as the radiation faded away.
Do you know how many shards I got on me, man? Would you like a shard?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, that stuff's explosive.
He's offering you a shard of mana.
It'll, like, explode your mind, man.
I'll take a shard of mana.
I talk like this now, man.
All right. Hand it to him, Chong.
I open up my trench coat, but not in a sexy way. And then I hand you a shard. Are they shards? They're slivers.
They're slivers.
Slivers. That's the difference. Shards are slightly
So he gives
bigger.
you a sliver of mana, so just roll that against your con.
If you want to, like, you know.
If you're ingesting it currently.
Now I have 24 slivers.
Jesus. Oh, my.
Oh, geez, you about to trip. Say hello to the kittens.
There are pre-stated rules to the mana slivers. Oh, really? That bad?
Would you? Oh, no. At least
You rolled a 9 altogether.
And you hand him the sliver, which he just shrugs and eats. And as soon as he does, his eyes glow bright blue, and he goes and falls back on his
and I'm just
on
laughing.
his back.
I'm just laughing.
And he just starts reaching up, going, oh, oh, oh.
The camouflage.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Tell the kittens I say hi.
Sam,
The caterflies.
you cannot just feed random
I'm
people
opening his mind to the possibilities.
So how much magic points and stuff did I get from the sliver?
You would only get 2 HP out of it. So it would filter 2 into your health. However, you carry the condition of hallucination now.
It'll wear off, unfortunately.
Well, he'll have to roll
Zix.
against it because he failed
Hey,
pretty hard.
Zix, get a load of Boneface.
Now, as you look to your side and see that he's fallen down on the ground, you start to see that there was a shadow behind him
Oh, yes,
that begins to reform and growl
I
as
know
it
who
does.
that is. It's my old friend, Mr. B.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm going to call. You know.
It's I. That was uncomfortable, to say the least.
I didn't do it. Can't blame me.
But as he begins to form, you also notice that something else kind of twinkles in the corner of your eye. Something not quite in your perception unless you roll for it.
I will roll for it.
Oh,
Rolling. Okay, so total. Is this, what is this?
You can investigate if you'd like.
Is this int, dex, con?
That would be your intelligence.
Okay, so I got investigate. That's going to add nothing. Well, that's plus 1, I think. P is plus 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. We'll add that.
23.
That's 9. That would be 21.
All right. So you, as a trained detective, assess the surrounding area quickly and notice that something almost reminiscent of Mercury
Yeah, it's
seems to
Mercury.
be pooling
The planet.
metal.
Liquid metal.
Starts to be pooling right next to the dome where your friends are.
Be
hidden
careful. I've
inside.
seen this movie.
And it's continuing to do this.
He's got knives, stabbing weapons. Be prepared.
All right. So you notice that the shadow is reconstituting, but so is something else over here, made of metal.
That's not the movie I thought you were.
It's liquid metal.
I thought you were talking about that 1 Hour Space movie where it looks like.
No, I think he's talking about Terminator 2.
No.
Right.
Or was it T3?
Yeah, so you've seen the movie too then.
That was Under the Water, Leviathan.
No, it was an outer space movie. They were in outer space.
I thought we were talking about the Secret World of Alex Mack.
Oh,
yes! She could... Is this Alex Mack?
No.
Okay.
All right. Now, everybody in the dome is...
The Abyss.
Or maybe it's the... what was
That's what I was thinking of, maybe.
It's the Capri Sun people.
Oh, yeah.
That's what
Well,
it is.
yeah, they were kind of mercurial.
Yeah.
All right,
Am I
focus.
still carrying the
Focus. They're not going to give you a pouch
Am
of
I
juice.
still carrying the robot?
Yes, you still have her inside the dome with you.
Zazzle and I are working on how to utilize the energy that he's been absorbing into the shield. So we're probably going to have to drop the shield to bring the energy into the orb.
Okay, so the orb or the dome begins to fade, and the energy, you see it processing down into the orb that's in Zazzle's hand, and then that orb starts to glow green now instead of blue.
Yes.
It kind of pulses between the two, blue and green.
Pulsating.
Now, as that occurs, though,
Yeah.
you hear this.
Rose? What happened to Rose?
She's right here, dude.
Put her down!
Well,
How dare you manhandle her, little boy?
That's a girl.
That's... Oh! It was the brawny shoulders and the short hair that threw me off.
I'm a full-grown man, and I'm bald.
More children! What? Step away from my companion.
Well,
I don't know you.
we're what's keeping her safe.
Yeah,
so
what if
whatever
you're
you
like
are,
the problem here?
if you want to go with us, you should probably get in here.
Shadow now lurches forward over Bones as it begins to take more form as almost like a draconic wolf.
Oh.
Eyes glowing bright as it snarls at you.
Put Rose down.
Or what?
I'll eat your face off, little boy.
Am I intimidated by this person?
You could roll charisma to see if you're not.
I don't want to do that.
Do you think you could?
Can I just be stubborn? Instead
You
of
are
charismatic?
intimidated by this. He's very scary.
Fine. I drop her. From like really high up.
She hits the ground. As she does, you notice that the mercury that's been pooling next to what was the dome that is now gone starts to shoot towards her.
Yeah.
See, I told you this was a bad idea.
Now, she's already been intimidated. What's your...
Shiny stuff
still
is going
assist-
I was
to
not
every shiny
intimidated,
person.
okay? I was just stubborn.
You were stubbornly intimidated, yes.
I was still
Upset?
assisting Zazzle.
Okay, so you're still working with him on the ground. Do you
Trying to
want
get
to
us out
try
of
and roll to gain some form of consciousness?
You know what? Why not?
Oh! That is the D&D symbol.
Add that
That's
with
a
your con.
D20.
That's a 20?
You just
Yes.
rolled a
Oh,
20.
wow! And what's that totaled up with your con?
20 total with my con, that'd be a 26.
Nice. So for you, you are currently, like, you're laying on the ground, you're looking up, you see these kitten-faced dragonflies floating about.
Yes. The
And then you look past them, and there seems to be this big vortex of energy, almost like a space, like you're looking out into space, and then you see these glowing points in space.
See? So the voice.
And deep in there, you see this blue light, kind of like a bright star,
Is it the Starship Enterprise?
and it is beckoning to you.
Dude?
As you look closer at it, it almost seems to take form. And you can hear it as it says,
Power. Power is what you need.
That is not the Starship
Power
Enterprise.
is what you crave.
Run away.
Power is what I offer you. Follow the black road. You shall find me.
As soon as I get up, I start following the black road.
Nice. He just straight on his heels.
Kittens, what?
He about faces
What
and
did the
just
kittens
starts
tell you?
walking down the black
Follow
road.
the black road.
Told me to follow the black road. That's where I'm going. I want to get power.
Wait a
Yes,
second.
Power.
The kittens wouldn't tell you that.
The kittens told him to follow the black road. He followed the black road.
What? The kittens told me to stay away from the black road. I think.
That's because I'm chosen. Ha ha ha!
He laughs and walks away.
Are you sure it was the kittens that said this?
It was a blue kitten.
Wait a second. There's no blue kitten.
I've hallucinated this enough to know.
I am concerned now. I will carry my concerns to the young boy, lady.
All right, so as you rush over, you actually notice that Bahamut is now howling and growling in the air as he is watching Rose's body become infected with this mercurial substance.
When did that happen?
Oh, you have to save her!
You told me to drop her.
Shut up, boy! Help her, Shining Man!
I can try and...
It's all your fault anyway. You help her.
As I vanish into the distance.
He's got he's holding the butt of his sniper rifle. It's just perched, and he's just marching away.
I can body explode her.
What?
To get the goo out, he could body explode.
Yeah, like a med kit.
We'll leave that one alone.
All right. Yeah, body explosion. Let's hope she survives. I do that thing where I put my hands together like Mr. Miyagi, and I start.
But as you do that, static actually
electricity
builds up around you.
Yeah.
That's friggin' cool!
Is that?
Huh?
That's tough.
Who said that?
Oh, it was me! Here on your shoulder, underneath your lapel!
I don't. Oh.
That's right, I'm giving you a thumbs up.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Little golden man. You look like that guy from my vision. Are you Tom?
Well, that's an interesting question with an even more interesting answer. And the answer is yes, no, and maybe so. A little bit of both.
That makes
Part of a whole.
100% no sense.
Are you electricity?
Yeah, it's just a yes or no.
But are you all of the
Did
electricity?
you meet someone who makes
Well,
less
there's a
sense
theory
than you
that there really is only one electron and just traveling back and forth through time.
did? What?
Hang on. Whoop. No, you're made more electrons than one.
Oh.
Are y'all talking while this stuff is getting the girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Y'all
So
are the worst.
No, we're
there's an
talking
issue here.
in like
It's a fraction of a second.
lightning speed.
This is my question.
Yeah.
I got a problem. That girl is trying to kill me.
What?
Why did you
She's
want me to
working
drop her?
together.
No, the
You're
wolf
not here
wanted
right
you.
now.
I am here.
Well, you're here, but you just see him going like this. Like it's
Like I had the girl.
It's
Why would he
happening
tell me
in a
to drop
fraction
her?
of a
The
second.
wolf
happening in
wanted
the
you to
fragment.
drop
Oh,
So
same
This
voice.
is Tom
big
Tom.
wolf guy, little pretty girl, they have a problem and they're trying to kill me. Well, greater me, kind of part of me, all of me.
Okay, so you don't want me to say.
Yeah.
Well, I think we could save her, but at the same time,
I just want you to know I did not leave you in the fireplace on purpose. The dome came over me before I could reach you.
let's see.
Likely story.
What would you think we should do?
Well, I think we should save people.
I like your style. Fine, I'll assist you.
All right. How do we save?
I reach into
Do you
my
know how to
back
do
pocket.
body explosions?
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Let's try that.
Okay, we're gonna try and body explode
the worst
only the mercury
Yes.
part.
All right, you shoot the lightning, and you know what I'll do?
Watch me.
Oh no, I'm a whole lot more awesome than that. I'm gonna ride the lightning. It's gonna be awesome. Do
right.
it.
This is a
No, Bob, do
fastball
it.
special,
Not
but
just
like a
going
special
against the
special.
mercury part.
Here we go. Let me do the thing you did.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
it's louder when you actually have bones. You're just made of lightning.
You got to crackle though.
Yeah, you can't pop your knuckles like Tom Thumb can. Tom Thumb is a knuckle.
I don't have knuckles.
Yes, I am a knuckle.
All
I
right.
love that all this is happening at lightning
Tom Thumb
speed.
have
Yes.
nipples?
Yes, little knuckles that come out of his other knuckle. He shapeshifts.
Thumbs on thumbs.
Thumbs
so
on
he
thumbs
could
on
actually have Tom Thumb has a thumb. It could splinter off from him.
and be even more abrasive.
Yeah, but smaller and higher pitched voice.
Yeah, take that.
Don't mess with me. I'm Tom Thumb's thumb.
I will mess you up, man.
All right.
Picturing the
So
tongue
you had an
from-
11
out.
mixed with your 10, and then do you have electricity stats to add to that?
I have the exploit body explosion. And that's it.
Do you have like an electric bolt or anything?
I do have electric bolt 4D.
Okay. So for the rest of you, what you see is as he sits there and does his hands together real quick, he goes, "Okay," and then shoots lightning out of his hands as you see this little golden speck go ding, 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 all the way down the lightning into the girl's body as her eyes then glow bright as the electricity is like filtering through her body at like super speed. And then all of a sudden you see her go, and this electrified glob of mercury comes shooting out. On top of it, you see this little golden man going, "Woo-hoo-hoo, all right!" And it hits the ground, and he like sits there, and he starts like dancing around it, and he goes, "Put him up, put him up, put him up," as the little glob takes shape, almost mimicking him, putting its dukes up, and then they start like punching each other in the face.
It would have been cooler if he was like riding it out like the Silver Surfer.
Should I like Emperor Lightning it? I bend my hands like this, like the
Well,
Emperor.
so then as you've done this, the girl sits up straight. This is the first I have thought this clearly in quite some time.
Dude, don't care what you say. This chick's creepy.
You've just never met her before.
Talks like
She's
creepy.
abusive. I don't wish to be in her company.
You're creepy.
Wait, who said
Who hurt you?
She talks
You
like
did, I think.
she talks
I don't
like
remember why I had her.
3PO. That one weird golden robot that
Oh,
in pop culture. That,
Yes.
as long as she's not talking like ADHD.
All right. So, further down the Black Road, you continue to march away from everyone else. Just kind of moving your feet. All right. So you want to give me like
He's like
a...
leaving us in the dust.
He's walking down the Black Road. Like he
Yeah,
was told
y'all
to.
were talking and y'all were busy. You know, it's,
What if we need help, man?
Hey, man.
that's
He's
not my problem. Right now.
abandoned us. He's abandoned us.
All right, give me a roll on perception.
Professional section.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
you
my!
don't see nothing.
Do you have other dice?
It's a skull. That means it's a 1.
Is that the third time in this
You
game?
want me to
many
just
favors
hold
have
on
you
to this
gotten?
for you? I keep passing it to him, and he just passes it right back.
All right, so you
a 4.
continue. Your feet are throbbing, but you continue to march down the Black Road. All right, so
You started walking
rest
until
of
your
you.
feet bled, and then you kept walking.
What you got, Jonas?
And I would walk 500 kilometers.
Oh, we're putting it in the metric system. What do you got, Jonas?
I rolled 28 for perception. Just to look around and see what's going on, because I passed out for a second.
All right. So as you look around, you notice that there's a large dragon-like shadow wolf that is snarling defensively behind the robot, not human girl that you found that has a missing arm. She has coughed up a loogie of metal that has taken shape, and shiny little bulgy guy that is now squaring off against this little golden bulgy guy.
Well, I knew the golden bulgy guy.
Yeah.
Seen him on my shoulder.
Him.
Yeah.
So he has like kind of like this pinkish fire around his skull that has now sucked into his head and come out of his face to become like a large beard, a battle beard, as it was. You notice that bone-faced sniper guy is marching off into the distance down a black road.
Hey, I can't pay you if you don't stick with me, man.
He'd probably be about 3 city blocks away at this point.
I can't pay you if you don't stick with me.
I cast Amplified Whisper.
Do you? Oh.
He doesn't have that.
Zazzle might, but I doubt it.
I mean, you can filter the power of that orb into his vocal cords and see what happens.
While it's filled with the...
I didn't say it was a good idea, I just said you could.
I have had a precognition that would be a bad idea.
You actually lived through an alternate timeline where
So I
it
yell,
blew up
I'm
his
yelling
head.
at you. Hey, Boneface, I can't pay you if you don't hang with me. I'm not going to look for you after this is all said and done and give you money. If you're willing to give up on whatever you're getting paid, then fine. I don't care. Have a nice life.
Money is only a path to power. This is power.
That's all he wants is power.
Um,
I heard what that voice was saying to you.
So have Zazzle and I made progress on creating the portal to get us out of here?
Tell you what,
You've been thinking about it.
give me take a D6,
Zazzle
put it down to a 5.
Okay. Because Zazzle did get a chance to study, or at least see the energy source.
Mm-hmm. And now give me another roll for him to utilize that mana capacitor.
So I'm assisting him. So that's a +2. So that's a 16. Apparently a bunch of stuff happened that's distracting.
It was super distracting.
So he's sitting there and he's got this teeny tiny little screwdriver and he's sitting there kind of like tweaking something on the mana capacitor as this blast of energy like sparks out and dances across the ground, exploding on the black pavement just a few feet away. Everybody roll defense or evade.
Yay! Everyone?
Not you.
Okay.
You're too far away.
That's Dex, right?
If you're evading, yes.
Have I had a chance to to
What
replenish
is it
any
if
health?
I'm
Have you done that?
Did we have time to do that?
Oh, you didn't have time to sleep or anything like that?
So, no.
Unless you gave yourself a med pack or ate a sliver.
evade or what?
Or if you're strong, like absorb damage.
Oh,
I'll
God.
absorb. Oh, they're the same. Never mind.
Is this AoE?
Yes.
What if I
25.
pick absorb but miss? What happens? What if I pick evade and miss? What happens?
14.
I got a chance
This is
to...
a
If you miss, you miss.
I got 17.
Evade
Okay.
or probably
I got
evade for you. 'cause
22,
you got
and
I have
Zazzle
authority
So is that
rolled a
dexterity?
13.
Yeah.
Would he be using
So that's 20.
Plus like acrobatics
like
or whatever
the
else you
10
have.
on that too?
Actually, you know what?
24.
Would he be using some other number?
You're using the evade, right?
I'm using evade also.
Okay.
But I was assuming both of us needed to evade.
I'm a reroll.
Okay.
I rolled a 22 total.
And he rolled a 13 total?
He rolled a 13 on the die.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
21.
And this would be Dex. What's one of your lower stats?
5s.
All right, so add the 5 to the 13.
So 8.
What'd you get total?
21.
21. All right, Sam?
24.
24.
25.
25.
I had a 22. He had an 18.
He had an 18. So he's the lowest of them all. All right.
Which makes sense because he's the one that did it.
Right. And you see Zazel is flung back by this explosion as chunks of the black road are also shot up. And what remains in that spot where the explosion took place is kind of like a swirling pool of energy. Just erratic, pulsating electricity and energy in this strange pool right where that black road was, where this energy exploded at.
Quick, pull it into the orb. Oh wait, Zazel's laying down on the ground. I'm not picking up that orb, sorry.
He'd be slightly singed, but not worse for the wear.
Not unconscious or anything.
No.
Not unconscious.
That was from his reroll.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to toss the toolbox at the strange sizzling portal and see if we see anything odd happen to it.
The toolbox?
The toolbox
It's like
that
a
I've
probe.
been carrying.
Okay, so you just want to see what happens when you throw it at it?
Yeah.
Okay. You throw the toolbox, and it's moving at regular speed, and it passes into the portal almost like a pool, like throwing it into a pool of water. And as it passes through, you hear this. Oi! If you want to find out what happened, then I do tell you to join us here next time at the same Saturday Night Gaming time, same Saturday Night Gaming channel. This is, of course, Project Paradox. I am your GM and narrator, Tony. I do appreciate every single time you listen to us. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and family all about us. Go back and listen to some of our great past sessions and episodes and stories as we've been telling this interweaving tale that is the multiverse of Heavenscape. Until next time, remember to do what you do best as we continue to try and do what we do best, which is just have fun. Until then, enjoy your week and don't let the job drag you down.
I hope you liked this week's episode of Project Paradox. If you did, make sure to head on over to our website at www.SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com and check out all of our other content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming.